Hello, everybody! Welcome to the doubleheader. This is the second match, going with Kammesennin and CrebleStar. Whew, that last race was really good. Joining me behind the scenes is 2% Chungus, who raced last, and my partner in crime, the master of wordsmithing and great person all around, Freako. Hey, get a few words while we were setting up.
I think I'm going to need to get more than a few words, because that was a pretty tense match we just got from Charlie Boy and 2% Chungus. They set the bar pretty high, so let's see if Kammesennin and CrebleStar can deliver an equally exciting match between the two of them.
Okay, that being said, we do have some fun for this first one. So, Kammesennin actually had the first call, and it's going to be 80% hidden and buster only.
Oh boy.
Oh. So, this is a
Now,
comment. Oh, go ahead.
This is a Kammesennin special for certain, with buster only. There are, I believe, a set of guidelines more so than a set of official rules, because there are specific points in the game where you absolutely cannot use the buster, say for a Wily boss that shows up and is buster immune. You have to use the buster if you can use the buster. You're not restricted from using items 1, 2, or 3. Are zips enabled in this or not?
Yeah, it is 80%.
Okay, so zips are allowed. And both of our runners running into Heatman. CrebleStar saying no thank you. Kammesennin saying yes please, may I have another?
Yeah, well, this is kind of a staple because remember, he's used to doing buster only anyways. So I don't know if he wants to stick around for this one though.
But getting bodied by Joe Armors is not a great way to start your day. And at this point,
you're dead.
You're done, son. Yeah, that's the problem with taking so much damage. CrebleStar, it looks like settling on Quickman's stage.
Now, what will qualify for disqualification on the buster only? Zips are allowed, but you cannot, under any circumstances, go and find a weakness weapon until you are at the Wily stages, and you cannot use a buster. So, any outside use of the buster outside of items is prohibited. Using it means you lose.
That's not entirely true. There are very few exceptions, and I can think of one of them straight off the top of my head, and that's Crashman's stage, where if you have to do the elevator climb, you are allowed the use of Time Stopper, I believe, if you cannot get up the elevator or up the ladder. Like if there's rabbits or Chanky Makers among other enemies that will force you to use something because you cannot get up the ladder.
Okay, so that's probably one of the only reasons you can use a weapon, but that's the only flash stopper, I believe, right?
I believe so. Buster only is such a rare thing that it's kind of like the Pirates Code in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's more like a set of guidelines than actual rules, if you get what I mean.
Inkame gets a shanky to the face.
I mean, I've seen Kammesennin and his buster only stuff for 4 years now, and I still don't get the all of the fine points of how buster only works. So Kammesennin's basically got an advantage here because he knows his rule set more than anyone else possibly could.
Buster only is such a novel though. Like, like, for me, I prefer hidden so I can make people guess, but it's such a novel to see Buster only, though. Like, this is torture for anybody who's racing against Kame. This is absolute torture. So for CrebleStar to actually be ahead one stage already, about a stage already, is very interesting.
Well, take that with a grain of salt, though, because Kammesennin's at the boss door of one of the longest stages in the game. So, you know, there's something to be said for that. Kammesennin is deceptively fast because he never menus. So you don't lose all of that time in the menus that a conventional runner might lose. Yes, CrebleStar is at the end of Metal Man. However, he's basically done 2 short stages in the time that Kammesennin's done a long stage. I'm not sure where the runners really equal out at that point.
And if CrebleStar doesn't know, oh no! Kreble bites the dust right before crash. That is a full minute behind the curve. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not gonna help CrebleStar. This Crash Man is, you know, not too happy that Charlie Boy and Chungus didn't let him dance in that last seed. You know, now he's taking it out on CrebleStar.
He gets it, but God, that was close.
Yeah, that was almost a second L, and
Item 2, but I don't know. Again, using item 2 on a Buster only, though, when you're not zipping, that's against the rules. So you're going to be doing Yokus. That I do know. Yeah, because,
are you... He's not firing a weapon at an enemy. I think item 2 might be allowed.
We'll see when we get to Heatman on CrebleStar to see if he's
I hate to be the commentator and say, you know, I'm not sure. I should know. So for that, I apologize to the viewers because I do not know the Buster only format and exactly how it works.
Trust me, I'm new to at least the team and a long-time viewer, and trust me when I tell you, even I don't remember the Buster only ruling here. But it is what it is. Oh, Prodigy and Charlie Boy have both confirmed items are not allowed. That means zips can only be done Buster only. So
that's Bubble Man then.
That's Bubble only. Bubble only, and maybe a few Yoku, and maybe that Buster only Yoku zip. Oh wait, there is the crash skip though. There's a ladder clip. There's a ladder clip in Crashman stage where the big energy is at that Kame is notorious to use.
Oh, you're right. That's definitely another zip that can be used. However, that does bring to the question, okay, when we go into Crashman stage, how do we resolve the ladders in the elevators if there's something like an endless shrimp buffet, rabbits, or any other enemy that knocks you off of the ladders and down?
I think where that's gonna come in. I think where
that would be essentially an impassable section of the game.
Yeah, we'll see what goes on with that, but I believe, as you were saying, Flash Stopper is possible for that. But that is some clear water up in Doubleman State, so we definitely got some clear water, but we do not know what's gonna go down below.
Yeah, well, just because we have clear water running out of Wily's castle there doesn't mean we haven't done something to the water already.
Cream soda! That is cream soda! That is not orange enough for orange soda, that is cream soda! Ladies and gentlemen, get your cream sodas in chat. A and W as well.
Alright, it looks like CrebleStar putting himself in position for the Bubble Man zip.
he's in there. He got enough room and good to
That
go.
was close though.
Yeah, and Zero Wing is saying Orange Crush. I disagree if it's Orange Crush. But you know what? I've been wrong before.
I think I'd like it a little
Orange?
less dark for my orange. Kreble, the boss door is to the right, not down.
Now you
So
gotta do it.
unfortunately, CrebleStar did get the zip, but with that mistake of just clearly forgetting to hit the jump button, he's going to have to go through the Bubble Man corridor with the upgrade with 0.6, making it a little more difficult than I think originally intended.
Yeah, here's the thing. For those who don't know about the 0.6 upgrade to water, it is now lagless. So things that you can have a little bit of safety back earlier, you don't have that. You don't have as much safety as you think you do. So yeah, with the performance upgrade, it also brings its own new dangers to bring to the table. So yeah, say what you will.
Anything that makes a run faster will also bring with it an increased element of risk. Speed kills, and that is not, an accidental saying. As CrebleStar uses Z-Tank, going all in on this Woodman fight.
Well, I would say it's an Unga Bunga Woodman, but it's Bubble Man stage, so he gets time.
Alright, well, here we go. CrebleStar just saying, alright, gonna have to address the elephant in the room.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and we have Lagphibians, so that's going to be a very big problem when it comes to the ladders upcoming in the elevator section. So
Yeah.
we may
actually see what's the path here. Where's the Lagphibians located at?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright, so first one, we're able to get up onto the elevator platform. So now it's just a matter of not getting knocked off. CrebleStar able to survive elevator room 1.
Okay,
room
so
2? Alright.
Yep, elevator room 2. It's possible. The way the Lagphibians are shooting that backmost frog, tadpole. I take that back. That backmost tadpole is launching just high enough, just far enough so that they can get onto the surface area.
Yeah, this is all right. So it is doable, but unfortunately, CrebleStar having to take the elevator ride of shame. But I guess it's not so much an elevator ride of shame this time, as both runners are going to have to do it.
Yeah, both runners are going to do it. Yeah, it is It is the long stroll at it with frog legs. So Kame is going to deal with a wood Unga Bunga. For those who don't know what an Unga Bunga is, Unga Bunga, Woodman shoots, jumps, and goes right into leaf shield right afterwards. He doesn't even stop to wait for the leaves to go away. He just Unga his way through.
Ooh, Kammesennin.
Thread the needle!
Wow. Not once, but twice. Well done, Kammesennin. As CrebleStar into the crash climb, and it looks fairly free with Fan Fiends making a cameo appearance to not exactly help CrebleStar make his way up that elevator. Or excuse me, ladder.
And unfortunately, that E-Tank is just going to elude him. But Takame on that threading the needle, excellent. So right now, we are looking at half a stage lead for Kame right now. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe a full stage, because Heatman has not been beaten yet.
Well, CrebleStar got rid of Crash Man. So we've got air, wood, and heat left, as opposed to quick, flash, and crash. I would give Kammesennin about a 45-second advantage right now.
True.
If for only that CrebleStar deposited himself in the abyss in Bubble Man stage, that cost him.
Yeah, that hurt him. And in Woodman stage, we got Joe's Crab Shack. Lots of them.
Yeah.
And then we got a shrimp with a side of shrimp. Gumbo, anybody? And we didn't notice this earlier, but this is a very vanilla, a duckfish. Duckfish. We're gonna need you to get your randomizer, your algorithm checked out, because this is a rather vanilla flash.
Looks like Kammesennin using another safety sludge, and they will be in limited supply. Item 3 showing up. I don't know if that's all that important with which stages the items are in, but this is going to be the great equalizer here for our runners, I think. CrebleStar, I can only think, is behind at this point because of that Bubble Man stage mistake.
Outside of bad optimization as well, CrebleStar is looking behind the 8 ball right here. He's definitely got a 45-second disadvantage going in there. And right now,
I can't fault CrebleStar for bad optimization. It's kind of like, you know, playing 3-card Monty and wondering why you lost,
or playing Texas Hold'em and not quite getting the river. Wow, and why I thought about the river, I will never know.
Oh, it's way more than the river. This isn't a river suckout. This is I have a pair. My opponent has a flush on the flop. I'm drawing dead. Yeah, so I'm gonna bet. Yeah, I'm gonna bet this pot.
And right now, Kame almost missed his ride. Yeah, Kame almost missed his ride though.
Easy.
It is what it is. So
you've got the whole 2 bottom rails there on that last section to jump on before you have to even consider going back down the ladder to reset the ride.
True. So right now, there's not a whole lot going on here for Kame. Kame's just doing things as normal and seeing a gear just fall to his doom.
Yeah, this crash climb is
free.
Yeah, aside from this Sniper Joe that you can just kind of, you know, hey, how's it going?
Okay, Kame is not taking that zip though, so he's literally just gonna go and.
Oh, he's got no reason to pick up that pellet in the middle. He's just about, what, 2-3 pips off of being full energy.
Ooh!
Okay.
Ooh, okay,
Kame's styling a bit.
Okay, Kame, I see you. I see you. Wanting to show off for the folks with a near pixel perfect jump to get that. And the middleman.
Alright, so here we go. Kammesennin on his 7th Robot Master, as is CrebleStar. However,
Rebel's gotta go through that.
Kammesennin's got Quickman and CrebleStar Heatman as their 8th Robot Master. So, a slight disparity between the runners and their 8th Robot Master stage.
Mike doesn't even begin to talk about this. Remember, zips they won't be able to see. He can't use zips.
Well, CrebleStar's got to mitigate the amount of damage that he's going to take. This was really the only mistake that Kammesennin made, was that he started in the Heatman stage, and just like Kreble is now, getting absolutely bodied by the Sniper Joes and their mech armors. And it doesn't look like Kreble either wants to or can commit into using an E-Tank.
I don't think he has the. I don't think he has what it. I don't think he has the.
I believe he has one.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants to commit to it, especially seeing that he might be thinking he might be behind the 8 ball.
Well, he's made it to the checkpoint, so at this point he's kind of playing with house money, although he's more than likely going to get sniped by one of these Chanky makers.
It's a matter of time. Ooh, Chanky number 1. Oh, you tried! And you
Unfortunately, I saw that one coming from just forever away. Kammesennin at the boss door of Quickman stage. CrebleStar still to do the Yoku block section in Heatman as he deposits himself into the abyss again, getting sniped a second time. Ouch!
You'd hate to see it, but here's the best eyebrows in gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Here's Wiley. We have a dragon, we have weapons, we have colors. So Frico, take the floor.
Alright, for those that may not have been here for the first match, experiencing Mega Man 2 Randomizer for the first time and going, alright, what the heck's he talking about? Colors, weapons, yeah, we got those. What we're looking for is the color of the dragon, which is the boss of the Wily 1 stage. There are 2 weapons that the dragon is weak to. So our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to guess the color and the weakness of the dragon. And since it's a new match, I'm back on the bubble lead, and I'm going to go with, I want to say blue so bad, but we've already had two blue dragons. So I'm going to green dragon bubble lead.
I'm going to go with my Sunburst as the opening match. So Sunburst, which is the red with orange and black highlights. And I want some pain. Let's get a crash. Let's see a crash. So, oh,
Kammesennin.
Hey.
Oh, getting bodied by a Joe armor. This is almost certain. Yeah, Time Stopper.
Yeah. Time Stopper.
Oh, and he still gets bodied again. This is going to be brutal. Kammesennin going to have to commit to an E-Tank here, or have a flawless fight against the dragon.
Uh-oh. But we got people already waiting. We got orange and metal. So we got a lot of people waiting to see this, and that is an Aquafina. That's an Aqua Dragon. Oh my.
Does that count as green? What is that? Green?
That is
blue?
Aqua.
What? I am confused. Alright, so the Buster is not a possible solution for the dragon, so weapons are unlocked for Kammesennin. Oh, no bubble. No quick.
Oh, it's the second page. So Crash is definitely one of them. I get half a point.
Yeah, it looks like Metal Blade and Crash Bombs are our solutions.
Yay! And according to Muffin, it's light minty green, apparently. So, hey.
Alright, hey, if they say it's light minty, I don't care about that. But they said it's green, I'm all for it. I will take my half point and like it.
Apparently. Apparently.
Alright, so Kreble getting bodied by the Joe armor. He's going to have to use the Time Stopper. Although I think he's a little late. Yeah, Gonna have to reset the time stopper there, most likely. Ooh, caught it perfect. So CrebleStar through the ladder climb of doom. Kame not even checking wall weaknesses, so
I
not
think
that we're allowed to in Buster only.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna wait until after the boot. You're gonna have to wait for the boot beam to get that Buster, wall weak.
It is possible. 12% of the time, well, 12.5% of the time, it works every time. The Buster could be the weapon that breaks down the crash walls. Kammesennin didn't even look like he was interested in checking it out. Although I think with Heatman, he would know that it wasn't the Buster.
Ooh. Nope, no lazy wood on that one.
Yeah, no lazy leap, but... Ooh, quick boomerang. Alright.
Not bad. Not bad, Lucas. You can't complain about that. That's pretty good ammo, actually. Pretty good on ammo.
Yeah, it's looking pretty solid. So, not gonna blow the whole payload on this fight. Maybe about half a weapon bar with quick boomerang to get through this fight. So it's going to be on CrebleStar to try to find something that might help him go faster through this Picotan fight. He's going to have to find time somewhere with Buster only restricting what can and can't be used. And it doesn't help when it comes to finding time to get back into this game.
We're in the septic tank officially. Wiley, clean your tank. Purify your water. That is too vanilla for me.
Yeah, I'm no septic expert, but that's definitely some septic sludge there.
That is nasty.
And it looks like Kreble's settling on the quick boomerang as well to get through the Picotan fight. So Kammesennin at this point in a fairly commanding position. It's definitely his race to lose at this point. So hopefully we don't figure out how he loses it.
True. But I forgot to mention any Buster for the Dozer, so we're looking at weapons. I believe Prodigy mentioned the WWE commentators are back. Oh, that's a... Hold on a second. Did that not work? That's interesting.
Ooh, it is bubble leg.
Interesting. WWE commentators, I find themselves being more like MXC, most extreme elimination commentators. Kenny Blankenship and Vic Romano.
Oh no, Treble!
Into the abyss, into the deepest depths of the septic sludge.
Yeah, that's actually where I've borrowed the term of septic sludge from, was MXC.
I mean, why are you showing off with that zip, knowing good and well you're not going to be able to do much with that?
Hey, it's a badge of honor, a swag play. Oh, Kame finding... Now, I believe it was Kammesennin who actually first figured out how to navigate this room without using an item.
Oh, he does do... He actually spearheaded the project. So, CrebleStar is about a half...
Oh, Kame pulling off another swag zip.
Swag zips. Oh
boy.
You ain't making
Dunzo.
it. You done goofed. So that gives CrebleStar a little bit of wiggle room, because that is definitely a shotman room.
Yeah, that gives CrebleStar a little bit of time back, although...
Not much.
No, it's about 15 seconds, so... Here's the thing, though. CrebleStar might run into that same pitfall, so you don't really know if CrebleStar is going to navigate that section for free. As Kame able to deal with the Shotman and about to take the elevator ride.
Yeah, but CrebleStar used the flash stopper to stop that shrimp when Kame did not.
Well, the flash stopper is something you're allowed to use if you cannot get up a ladder. Yeah, and I believe Kreble, thought that he was not able to get up that ladder without the use of flash stopper. So, no harm, no foul, the way I see it. But, if I leave disciplinary actions to our disciplinarian, and that's LV Creed.
Creed with the disciplinary stick.
All right, so CrebleStar did manage to find his way through that first elevator, so that is, 10-15 seconds to the good for CrebleStar. So now, we can see where Kammesennin's at when he exits this turret fight, and where CrebleStar is. Now, Kreble's not creeping down. Oh, there he goes. Yep, now he's able to dispose of the Shotman.
Oh, but it's a buster-weak blue beam. The dream is real. And we're about a half stage ahead going into the rematches. So,
all right, so 29:45 on the exit for Kammesennin. So tick-tock goes the clock for CrebleStar. Let's see how long it takes for him to figure out the blue beam turret fight.
In addition to that, we have Infinity Maginian for our rematches today. For our rematches in round 1. Now, I tell you, rendition's looking pretty good, and Kreble was trying to find the god weakness. He's going to be very disappointed to realize, he's going to be very, very ticked off to realize that it's a Kammesennin blue beam trap that you would never forget. Crash weak walls while you have access to a buster weak beam.
How vanilla?
I wouldn't say vanilla, because vanilla
for the walls at least.
Yeah, for the walls, yeah. And we got Unga Bunga again. Oh, we need to put this to Kame, like, how are you threading leaf needles like that? Like, seriously.
Yeah, he is definitely quite the wizard when it comes to these Woodman fights.
He does it again!
Alright, now, Kreble figures out the buster, but now we're looking at almost, it was 29:45, and we're looking at 31:30, so a minute 45 for CrebleStar that he's got to make up.
And he's 6 Robot Masters behind on the rematches, too.
Yeah, Kammesennin's on Robot Master 7. Kreble starting on number 1.
Yeah, this is gonna be very sketchy for CrebleStar. Unless Kame literally blows it on the machine and the alien, this one's his.
Well, we know Kammesennin has some E-tanks. I believe 2 at last sight.
Yep, he just got them using 1 a little earlier in this rematches, but he does have 2. So, the machine. Let's see if the dream is real. Let's see for a Buster Immune machine. And the dream is dead.
Nope. This was about the last point at which CrebleStar legitimately could have got back time. Now it's going to come down to Kammesennin finding the right weakness. I can't see Kammesennin dropping to the left at any point ever. But it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. He's dropping straight down. He's got a weapon in mind that he wants to use at least one of the refills on. Taking them both.
Oh,
okay.
Alright, so this also puts him in a very, very precarious position here. Because he's gonna have to slow up. So he's gonna lose about 10 seconds screwing around with the acid drips.
Yeah, the drippers are going to slow him down. This is about 15-20 seconds that Kammesennin actually still has to play with, but he doesn't really know that. But this is risk versus reward. If Kammesennin somehow dies to the alien, again, I'm trying to paint like any picture I can that might allow CrebleStar to legitimately get back into the game. But now at this point, I can't get my Bob Ross on anymore. Kammesennin is our winner in Game 1.
Yeah, you can't say any more than that because of how that air shooter was. So get your GGs in chat. Kame strikes first.
Alright, so do we have an official time on Kammesennin, if you'd be so kind?
Official time, 34:01. Official SRL time.
Alright, so 34:01 for Kammesennin, and we'll see what CrebleStar is able to manage. I'm thinking somewhere in the mid-35s. I don't think Kreble will go to the left, but then again, Kreble may just go to the left to spite us all. No, looks like he's dropping down to the right.
Well, you can't blame him. He's going to the right. He knows that he's near the end. So here's the thing that we gotta look into here. CrebleStar is behind. If I was CrebleStar right now, you take that gamble. If I was him, Burst Chaser gamble, and keep that Buster only off the table, because you already see that Kame is too proficient here. For him,
yeah,
he's gonna
definitely held serve. He was in his Buster only element. Now the question for Kammesennin is, will he be able to win the tiebreaker game if it comes to it? I don't know if Kammesennin is that niche in that he can only perform in Buster only. But at the end of the day, I think just about everything's open for CrebleStar so long as he takes Kammesennin out of the, like you said, get that Buster only off the table.
Yeah, that needs to come off the table immediately.
I mean, I wouldn't even replace it with anything. I'd just say, all right, let's go any percent, easy, revealed, hidden. Doesn't really matter between the two, although I think CrebleStar is able to execute, put the easiest thing you can on the table and execute on it. That, yeah, I think, is the best way for CrebleStar to ensure moving to the tiebreaker game. This is an elimination match, so Kammesennin putting Buster only on the table, kind of a given. You know it's coming. Right. CrebleStar, I'm not sure what he can put on the table for his parameters, though.
And right now, with that being the case, we have official SRL time for CrebleStar, 35:42. So, a good minute and a half.
Yeah, almost a minute 45 for CrebleStar with the deficit to Kammesennin in Game 1.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting to see going into round 2. Because he needs to, like I said, if I was him, I would say Buster only off the table immediately, because that's not going to work in your favor. You kind of want to zip. You want to kind of get these zips going. Second thing is that, yeah, I'd say keep hitting going. I would say keep hitting going, but...
hidden I'm not sure about, because that might add a random element that I personally would not want. If I'm CrebleStar, well, actually, I'll put myself in my own shoes, and I'll tell you when I would pick hidden as opposed to revealed stage names. If I feel I'm able to execute better than my opponent, I would pick revealed stage names. If I feel my opponent is better than me, I will then try to add the random element that may stumble my opponent, add that risk to reward factor, and throw the hidden stage names in.
That is true, and okay, so
It's just my, 2 cents on the matter, but you know what? Maybe I'm thinking the same way as CrebleStar, maybe I'm not. Who knows?
Okay.
We'll find out soon enough. I believe the jury has a verdict as to the parameters for Game 2.
Yep, I got the parameters for Game 2. It looks like we're going any percent hidden stages easy. We're not doing the Buster only run back. So CrebleStar did see that that was a problem, so he's going to continue with the hidden stages. He is not going to go with the Buster only.
Okay, so the only difference we're going to have, and it's a pretty significant one, is that Buster only is off the table. We're going with zips, easy mode, and the hidden stage names. So we'll see if CrebleStar is able to execute and run us into that tiebreaker where we will have the only difference between Game 2 to the tiebreaker will be the stage names being revealed.
So right now it is. So this is going to be very, very interesting here because excuse me, if easy EA Talon question mark. Oh, so yeah, looking pretty good. So this is going to be very, very tricky here because if somebody with this case here, CrebleStar is going to have to play consistently well and get these zips going because now you open the gates, Kame knows his zips. Now whether or not he's going to be...
That's very true. Don't get me wrong. Kammesennin is no slouch when it comes to playing Mega Man 2 Randomizer at a high level. I don't want anyone to think that, Kammesennin is a bad runner. He wouldn't be here in this tournament if he wasn't any good. He made a deep run in the first tournament, a deep run in the second tournament, a deep run in the third tournament, and another darn good run where, he may go out in top 6 if he loses this match, but still, top 6 out of Mega Man 2 Randomizer? I'd call that pretty darn good.
Amen to that. So right now, we're just waiting for the gates to be open.
Now, for me, I think if I were to go up against Kammesennin, I'm like, all right, I'll give you your game. We'll play Buster only, and I'll just kind of, all right, Game 1's yours. Take it. I have to execute on what I pick, win that game, force the tiebreaker, and execute again. And I think, that's exactly the position we see CrebleStar in. And he gave Casual Tom a pretty good run for his money when they matched up against each other. So I'm going to say good luck. CrebleStar is probably a dark horse that won't really be much of a dark horse when it comes to this match.
Well, right now, though, the gates have been opened. The hounds have been released. We are just waiting for us to see it on